Welcome back to my channel, familia. How y'all doing today? It is Friday, so y'all know what that means. It is, I don't know, Freestyle Friday. I'm sorry guys for my hair. I've been having a headache, like it's killing me. I did not want to post a video today, but I was like, you know what? Let me just post a video. I'm by myself. Well, not technically by myself, but I'm by myself. Meaning there's nobody in the house. My daughter's here, but that's about it. But she's watching her tablet. So I was like, you know what? Let me just post a video because I can't let my people down. I can't leave y'all down. And guess what, guys? New nail set. Am I pretty? Gray. It's gray. I was gonna do like gray with black in it, but I was like, you know what? No. $40, y'all. It was 35 last time, but 40 is because of the length. Because I think these are longer than last time. I take my daughter with me, and the cool thing about it is that every time I take her with me and I get a new set, or even if I get the same color, I always tell her, do not tell your dad. And she keeps her secret. So she has a big Christmas gift coming up. Every time she keeps her, I always buy her something. Like I bought her candy today for not telling her dad that we went to the nail shop. And I need to take her, but I didn't want her dad to figure it out. So I'll let her grandma take her. But anyways, let's get back to the video. So today, also now guys, every video I start, with every new video I start, before I start the story, whether it's Monday or Friday, I'm gonna do an inspiration quote or an inspiration poem, just to get y'all, you know, it's inspired some way, if any, if I could get y'all inspired some way. So the first one that I found today: tell me, how many times have you lost your voice to someone who isn't even listening? So basically that's telling you how many times have you talked to somebody and they don't even, you think they're listening, but at the end of the day they're not even listening. So you could sit here and tell someone how you feeling, and they're not even listening. So you're basically losing your own voice talking to someone that is not listening to you. So keep that in mind. So guys, today I did have a freestyle video that I was going to talk about. Actually, I was going to talk about some haunted places here in Houston, but because today it's a special day. Today, Selena, the series, is out on Netflix. No, I have not watched it because I haven't had time, and I just been pretty busy, been really tired, just want to go to sleep. So today, I'm gonna talk about somebody that I really don't want to talk about, but hey, let's talk about it. I have um, a lot of emotional feelings about this person. But let me tell you before I do start. So I found out about Selena. She was already had passed away when I found out about her. I came here when I was 7 years old. My cousin, actually, one of my cousins had gone. Shh, sit down. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I have one of my Actually, one of my cousins had gone to her last concert that she did here in Houston. And she has CDs of her and stuff like that. So I just started listening to her, and I fell in love with her. My sister actually made me a cup. Let me see if I can show y'all. I have the cup with me. Well, not with me right now, but my sister knows how big of a Selena fan I am. That's how I actually got. That's how I found out about J Lo, and that's how I became a big fan of J Lo as well too. Janelle, wash your tablet. I'm sorry, guys. If y'all see me doing this, do not mind me. It's just that she don't know. I try to tell her before I start the videos, but she's 4. So I want to show y'all this is actually, she gave me this for Mother's Day. And this is, it has my name on it. It's a Starbucks. Oh, let me see. I don't know. Can y'all see it? Let me see. It has my name on it, and then it has like her face on it, and then it has her name. Let me see. I'm trying to see. There you go. It has her name. That was my Mother's Day gift, and I love it. She knows how much I love Selena. Um, so I remember going to see her movies, And for the first time, there was a movie theater. If y'all live in Houston, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was in Golf Gate, and I went to go see her movie. It was me, my sister, my mom's friends, my mom's best friend still to this day, and her daughter. I cried, tears. Um, the VCR came out. My mom bought it for me. Actually, I need to get it again, but in DVD, because I lost it doing when my mom lost all our VCRs doing Harvey. So yeah, but let's get started to this video. Today we're gonna talk about the person that should be dead, but it's not, Yolanda Saldivar. And I don't care if I'm saying her name right, because I don't give a Alright, let's get started. So this is her. If y'all don't know who she is, this is her. This is Yolanda right here, and that is Selena. Okay? So on March 31st, 1995, racing star Selena Quintanilla Perez was killed by Yolanda Saldivar, the founder of her fan club. Selena was just 23. Saldivar was a former nurse who quit her job to start Selena's fan club and later ran two Selena boutiques in Texas. Today, Saldivar, 60, is serving life sentence in prison and was only brief depicted in the Netflix series where she played by Natasha Perez. Okay, so with the nursing thing, when the nursing, I heard that she got fired because she was stealing money from them. That's what I heard. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, and then with prison, she is in prison here somewhere in Texas. I think it says where, but she, from what I've heard, she is in confinement. So she's basically no, she's not near any inmates because when she went into jail, there were inmates that were really big fan of Selena and they wanted to kill her to where, I'm sorry, I'm about to say, y'all should have let them do it. I would have turned my back and been like, go ahead, do what y'all gotta do. I'm a big fan too. I don't give a kill her. Bye. I don't know y'all. I mean, y'all here for life anyways. What the fuck am I gonna do? Just don't tell me and clean the blood after y'all done. On March on March 31st, 1995, Selena Quintanilla, the disruptive queen of Tejano music, was killed by Yolanda Saldivar, the woman who claimed she was her biggest fan. At the time of her death, 23-year-old Selena was in a tragedy to change the music industry. The first Tejano artist to win a Grammy, Selena had already amassed a devoted fan base, the kind that could sell out shows in at Houston Astrodome 3 years in a row. Selena was in the middle of recording her first English language album, which was set to board in her popularity even further. At the moment of at the mountain and all it meant for Latin recording artists came to a horrified halt when Saldivar then 34 shot the singer outside a Days Inn in Corpus Christi, Texas. Selena's impact and her lost potential has since been explored in tribute concerts, acclaimed boxes starring Jennifer Lopez, Netflix shows, and investigative specials. Her influence and relevance has only grown through the generation. Susan Quintanilla, Selena's sister, told NBC. Before I go any further with this, um, a lot of people are now coming out saying that Selena could have been alive if the family let the doctors do a blood transfusion, but because of the religion, which I can't remember exactly what religion they are, they deny that. I don't know if it's true, but part of me don't want to believe that because why would you not let your daughter get some type of blood transfer, especially if that's gonna help her live? But that's what they're saying. If she was still alive today, Selena would be 49 years old. And unfortunately, the conversation about Selena's career is inevitable tied up with the story of its and Netflix new show Selena, the series starring Cristina Serreto as Selena. Only brief despite Deborah, who is played by Natasha Perez. Ahead, what is the series doesn't show about the woman responsible for the iconic death? Why would you even want to show this bitch in a series? This is her talking. Hold on. Like I love her voice. Like when she speaks, even when she tries to speak, when she would speak, try to speak Spanish, like her voice to me was like amazing. And she likes salsa merengue. Oh my god, I'm so proud of her. Who is Yolanda Saldivar? While Selena was alive, Yolanda Saldivar has a reputation for being her biggest fan. In fact, she approved her life for Selena. In 1991, Saldivar founded the Selena Fan Club and eventually quit her job as a nurse to run the club full time. In 1994, she was promoted to running Selena's two boutiques in Texas, instantly becoming a trust part of Selena's life. According to an interview Saldivar gave with her 2020, Selena even called her mom, which is a lie. Y'all, Selena never called her mom. She never called her mom. Saldivar did call Selena hija, which means daughter in Spanish, but Selena never called mom. Her sisters, her brother, her father. Um, I don't think I've never seen her mom in an interview, but I've seen her sister, her brother, and her father. Even her husband told that that's a effing lie. Selena never called her mom, ever, like ever. But she did call Selena mija, which is daughter. But the relationship had a dark side according to people who knew her. Sadiva was possessive, even obsessed with Selena. The woman who moved into an apartment with Yolanda discovered that Yolanda didn't just have pictures of Selena on her walls. The whole place was like sharn in an article Texas Monthly reads. Okay, so there's a difference between being a big fan of a celebrity and being obsessed with the celebrity. This is obsession. Okay, I know y'all teenagers, girl, and teenagers, boys. I don't know. Me personally, I was a big fan of Selena, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, all those like B2K. And I remember me and my mom used to buy me and my sister magazines, and we would rip the paper, the posters out of the magazines, and we would post it on the wall. But we weren't that to me. That's not obsessed. That's just big fan, but not obsession. This woman was obsessed. I I don't know. I saw I think it was a clip or something. No, it wasn't. I don't know where it was. That I saw on TV, and it would show that every time Selena was talking to somebody, you would see Yolanda like this, like just keeping an eye on her, like she didn't want nobody to be around Selena. She just wanted Selena for herself. Like uh, that's I don't even know if you could call that obsession. Martin Gomez, a fashion designer for Selena Boutique, shared an office with Saldivar and eventually quit his job because of her engaging behavior. She was very invicted. She was very possessive of Selena. She'll get like very angry if you cross her. She would play so many mind games. Say people had said things that hadn't said. Gomez told Washington Post so many things would happen to the clothing that I was working on. I knew that I had finished a certain piece, but I would come back from a trip to New York and the pants would be ripped off. It was very strange. Here's another thing. At the end of the movie, um, spoiler, we haven't seen the movie, but who has not seen this movie? At the end of the movie, there's Selena. In one of the in like one part of the movies, the people that worked for her were talking about giving her a gift and stuff, giving her a ring. Yolanda Saldivar opens her big mouth. Oh, you know what? I saw this pretty ring that I think she will really love and stuff. It was a ring and it had like an egg on it. It was a really pretty ring. Yolanda gives it to Selena. She doesn't say any. She does not mention anybody else. Anybody else. Yolanda Saldivar said, "Oh, I got you a gift and I hope you like it." So she made it seem like she was the only one who bought the gift. She didn't say anything about nobody else but her. She took credit for that gift that she should have not take credit for that. Sorry, guys. Soon, customers were complaining about unfilled orders. Turns out that not only Saldivar mismanaging the boutique, she was likely embezzling money too. Abraham Quintanilla, Selena's father, found evidence that said Saldivar had stolen from the boutique and fan club. The Quintanilla family confronted Saldivar about her actions on March 9th. I told her that I was going to go to the police and make an investigation. Friend Banklin, Abraham told UPI in 1995. After the confrontation, Saldivar purchased a revival in March on March 31st. Saldivar and Selena met up first to take Saldivar to the hospital, which she called Selena and said that she had been raped and which was a lie. But Selena was the type of person, even though I didn't meet her physically, just hearing stories about her, she was the type of person that she would do anything for anybody. She was really trustworthy. She saw the good in people, and she trusted this woman so much. Her father did not want this fan club. Her father knew, like her father read, like read Selena from the get go. Like he did not trust her, but he gave her a chance, and I know that maybe he does regret it ever bringing this woman to their lives, but you know she had been the victim of sexual assault during a trip to Monterrey, Mexico. Then the pair returned to the date's end, which if you do go to the date's end, the room number has been changed, which I want to go, but the room number has been changed, and which I think is a good idea, and where Saldivar promised to give Selena missing financial records. While Saldivar was in the room, Selena was shot in the lower right shoulder. Her main artery was served. Selena fled to the room with Saldivar running behind her. She named Saldivar Esther Erseldin before going to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead on arrival. Saldivar was arrested following a 9.5-hour standoff with police. Look, I ain't trying to be mean, y'all, but I would have let this woman die. I know y'all gonna think, well, Melissa, she was taking the the easy way out. No, yeah, she was, but let this bitch die, because you just took somebody that meant everything to her family, but you took somebody that meant everything to the world. Like, I'm sorry, but if this Selena was still alive today, I'm about to tell you, she would have been bigger than Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. No, mm-mm. Nope, she would have been done by bigger than every of these celebrities today. Selena would have been the number one. I'm just gonna say it, and it's the truth. Um, I didn't mean to kill anybody, she said while holding a gun in her head, per the LA Times. So basically, she was saying, I didn't mean to kill anybody. She was my best friend. Look, bitch, if my friend kills me, and y'all saying, and y'all telling my story that my best friend killed you, I'm gonna come after y'all. Cause you cannot call somebody that killed me. You're my best friend. That does not work. Uh, Saldivar still asserts that she shot Selena on accident. How do you shoot somebody on accident? I'll wait. Please, somebody explain to me. How do you shoot somebody on accident? She said that she meant to hit the door, but she did not hit the door. She hit this. To this day, Saldivar maintained that shooting Selena was an accident. She told me, Yolanda, I don't want you to kill me. I don't want you to kill yourself. She opened the door. When I told her to close it, the gun went off. Saldivar said while speaking to police investigator per the LA Times. Saldivar repeated the story during her interview with 2020 E News. So I'm gonna let y'all watch it, and y'all tell me what y'all think.
She is a woman despised by millions of people in this country, in danger of being harmed, even though she's behind bars. Tonight, a revealing interview with the woman who killed Selena. You may remember that thousands of fans gathered in the streets to mourn the death of this vibrant young Hispanic singer, a rising star in the music world. Many still wonder, why did she die?
Selena wanted to become a household name, and earlier this year, in a most tragic incident, she got her wish. Selena died at the hands of her trusted friend, the woman you will meet now. What happened that day? Was Selena the victim of a woman obsessed Only one person knows for sure. Deborah Roberts brings you her story.
35-year-old Yolanda Saldivar is beginning a life behind bars. 2 months ago, a jury found her guilty of first-degree murder of Mexican-American singing sensation Selena. She was given a life sentence that's 30 years before a chance of parole. Saldivar will spend those years in a Texas women's prison under heavy guard, isolated from other inmates who may want revenge against her. She never testified during her trial, but Saldivar agreed to tell us her side of the story. We hope to make some sense of a killing that has wounded and bewildered Selena's family and fans.
It made me out to be a monster. I just want to say, I did not kill Selena. It was an accident. And my conscience is clear.
Selena was only 23 when she died at the hands of Saldivar. She was a Grammy-winning, undisputed queen of Tejano music. A lively mix of European sounds and Mexican salsa that was rapidly crossing into the mainstream because of Selena's popularity. The spirited young singer began her career as a child, performing in the family band formed by her father, himself a singer in his youth. Selena's flashy style and powerful vocals lifted.
Okay, guys, so I don't want to try to see the whole video because it's a 10-minute video, but I just want to try to see like part of her interview. But y'all could go up in YouTube and look it up. So my thing is, are you still sitting here and saying it's an accident? How do you shoot somebody in an accident? Why didn't you come clean? Like, this woman loved you, this woman trusted you, this woman let you in her life, and you take advantage of it. My conscience clean. But let me behave. Let me just behave. Saldivar pleaded not guilty during her trial in October 1995. Oh, even though the trial did happen in Corpus Christi, they did transfer her to Houston and had the trial in Houston because her attorney didn't think that in Corpus Christi it would have been a failed trial, just because that's where Selena was born, and that's where she had a lot of fans. Even though she had a lot of fans everywhere, they thought Houston would have been a better place than in Corpus Christi. During her trial in October 1995, but the jury left otherwise likely agreed with that Abraham, who believed his daughter was killed in a crime of passion. It was not an accident, he said in Universal Primer Impacto. It was a moment of rage because she was being fired. Um, so there was a lot of if you do see her interview, she does blame her dad. She said her dad was a manipulator. He would manipulate Selena, make Selena believe things that wasn't true. He was just, he was, to her, Selena's dad was like the worst. Sorry, guys. After debating for 2 hours, the 12-person jury convicted Selena at first-degree murder. I'm sorry, but I was not fixing to stand two. If I was one of the juries, it was not about to take me 2 hours to deliberate. I would have gone in that room, be like, she's guilty. Let's send her to jail, and let's send her to death row. She should be in death row. Okay, let's go. Bye. Done. I don't need to see none. Nope. Let's go. Today, Saldivar is in prison. Saldivar is 60 and is currently serving her life sentence in the Mountain View Unit, maximum security women prison in Gainesville, Texas. She will be eligible for parole in 2025. And I bet you anything that her family and her fans, including me, will be there to make sure that bitch does not fucking get out. She should not get out. That was the first trial that a lot of people were out, that was televised. Well, that I've heard that it was televised, and a lot of people were outside. When it comes to family, and we don't care if they release her today. Oh, look, guys. When it comes to my family and we don't care if they release her today. Abraham told Primer Impacto, they can let her go. Nothing will bring my daughter back. Wow. No, I'm sorry, Abraham. I don't agree with you. This bitch needs to stay in jail. In jail, in prison. She needs to stay there. Selena, the series Netflix new show about Selena's legacy. The first 6 episodes are set in the province of Selena's childhood, back when she was the centerpiece of Annie Grady's popular family band, Selena y los Dinos. In the first season final episode, Abraham Ricardo Guerrero gets a call from a woman named Yolanda Natasha Perez, pleading to run the fan club, but the family asks, little do they know the role she played in their lives. The suspenseful music uh, the suspenseful music in the background, however, leads an iteration in an incredible sense of her dread. Come season 2, we expect to see more of Yolanda. Okay, so I kind of did told y'all my opinion through the whole reading. I stopped, which is my first time doing that, but it hurts. It hurts. I wish I could have gone to at least one of her concerts. Um, one of her, Janelle, no ma'am. Sorry guys. I'm sorry guys. When y'all see me looking like this with my hair not dead, when y'all see me turning around telling my child to just be quiet, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be honest. But anyways, I will be watching this series whenever I get a chance. They say there's 6 episodes. I hope they don't disappoint me because, like I said, I'm a big Selena fan, and if they disappoint me, I'm gonna say something. But I will let y'all know on I won't let y'all know on Monday because I will let y'all know Monday what I think, even if I don't finish it all, because knowing me, I probably won't finish the whole series. But this is one of the first series that I've been waiting to come out on Netflix. I hope they don't disappoint me because the movie, love Selena movie. I think I'm gonna may watch it even though I have to pay for it, but I don't care. Um, this is one of the cases that I feel like she should be in death row. Um, just because of the of who she killed. Like I said, Selena was, even though I didn't meet her in person, but just hearing people talk about her, people hearing her, me seeing her story, and just listening to her family talk about her is something that is like, wow. I know for a fact if Selena would have been alive today, Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Selena Gomez, all these big artists that are big now, yeah, they would still be an artist, but they would not be as big as her. I'm telling you, Selena would have had won Grammys, multiple whatever other genre. Other platforms. She would have won Golden Globe if she would have probably act. She would have been an actor. Um she would have been big. Like she really would have been a big movie star and a superstar. Like she would have been big. Um, it's crazy that she didn't get to finish that that CD that she was making because she really, even though her mom and her dad knew Spanish, she didn't. She didn't know Spanish, but she broke. She did something. Janelle, guys, give me a second. Put that up. Give me a second, guys. Open, open the drawer and put that up. If y'all don't have kids, don't have kids. Just don't. Just don't. I love my child, but just don't have kids. Just wait. Um, what was I saying? She was when Selena started, it was hard for her because back then, a lot of people didn't listen to they listened to Tejano, but it was more men. Like it was women were not accepted, and she went to that stage and she proved every single person wrong. She said I could do the same thing as a man, and I could do it better, and I could do it better. Her Spanish wasn't great, all that great, but who's Spanish? I'm Dominican, and my Spanish has been gone. He's been gone. I mean, I know some, but it's just not there like it used to be. And I'm really hurt that I never got to meet her or even got to see a concert. But when I do get a chance, I do listen to her music. Um, you know, I'm hoping one day to get her makeup because she does have a. That's what she always wanted to do, a makeup line, and now that you know, now that she's gone, she's not here. That one of her dreams did come true. Or she still has her boutique going. You know, and it's crazy. It's crazy how she got. And it's if anybody know, y'all comment below. But I did hear that she was pregnant when she passed away. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true, but they say that they did. Um, a lot of people are saying that she was pregnant when she passed away, but I don't know. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If y'all have any comments, what is your thought about on Yolanda Saldivar? Were y'all a fan of Selena? If y'all were, leave me a comment below and let me know what y'all think about Yolanda Saldivar. You think that she will ever get parole? I mean, her dad say she could be released today, but that would not bring his daughter back, and that's true. I mean, they're just but in my personal opinion, she should not be released because you never know. She could probably be thinking in her head, oh, hey, I get released. Let me go find where these people live and get back at them for what they did to me. So that's just me. I'm thinking like a killer. I probably would do that. Get some type of revenge. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. And if you have not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Okay? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If y'all want to follow me on my other social media, y'all can. Y'all can follow me on Facebook, Melissa Mirabel. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Miss Lemons with the Z 1313. My Twitter is the same, and my TikTok. I don't know what my TikTok is, but y'all can follow me on TikTok if y'all want to. Just leave me a comment below, and I will give y'all my links for my TikTok. Y'all have a great rest of the weekend. Y'all keep yourself warm, and God bless.